Greeting, this is Mark Brown. We're going to be looking at Google Classroom and looking at some of the basic functions in Google Classroom. But first, we want to bring up the internet browser right here in my taskbar. I'm going to click it. I'm going to bring it up. Right, I can come right here, the 9 look at that. I'm going to click and 9 look at that. Right, I'm going to scroll down. Right, scroll down. What I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the Gmail sign because you have to sign in to enter the Google Classroom. Right, so there you go. This is a set of emails. I'm going to select one. While I select an email, notice it shows me that I can actually enter the password. So while I'm entering the password now, when it said next, I'm going to click on the word next. If you notice right up here, this blue switch shows exactly the processing. Right? Very important. And notice this is a new Gmail look. Right? So the next thing that I wanted to do is to come right up over here. Right? It's going to show you the 9 dots again, right here. So when I click on the 9 dots, right here, I'm going to scroll down a little, and this itself is a classroom. So I'm going to click on the classroom. So while I click on the classroom, you notice this blue switch showing that it's actually processing. Right, so I'm going to select the class. So while I select the class, now I'm definitely in the class. So while I'm in the class, I'm going to be looking at actually 5 main components. We're going to be looking at the stream, we're going to look at the classwork, we're going to look at people, we're going to look at grading, we're going to look at some settings. Right, it's very important that we are familiar with all of this stuff. Alright, if you notice right here, we're actually on the stream page. Now up here it show you the name of the class. Here is the class code. If you click right here on this little display button, you notice it carried up big. So this X here can actually close it. And if you notice right here, it shows that you can copy the link. Right here, you can come right here and close it. And if you notice in this particular area, it says select team. You can also upload team. So when I click on team, bring up this particular window here. If you notice, it shows general, English and history, maths and science, art, sports. Right, when I click on English and history, right, it actually bring up this. You can come right here and also scroll. Click on maths and science. You notice you give it the same. On arts, you can actually scroll on just the same. Sports, you can actually select. And others, you can actually select just the same. I can come right here close it. But if I come right up here, history or mathematics, and I click on this one, you notice immediately it show me cancel. So it says select class team, and if I click on it and that particular one, you notice it actually change the team here. Here shows they can actually upload file desktop right here. And if you notice right over here show you upcoming, and this is shows a view all, right? And if you click on view all, if you notice over here, I'll show you to receive, to review, right? And this is receive. You notice you haven't seen any. You're going to go right back to this area here, right? You're going to click, take you right back row. So when you scroll, if you notice right here, it says announcement. So when you click on announcement right here, notice that you scroll up a little, like that, right? You notice you give it a chance to write an announcement right here. If you notice right here, click, show you all students if you want to send all students the announcement, all that. And if you notice, this B here for bold, you can also italic it, you can underline it, you can also put bullet, and right here you can actually remove format. Alright, so this itself now you can select a file from your Google Drive. Right, it's very important. So if you click on this Google Drive here, this is what will come up. It's a recent, it's a upload, it's a my drive, and all of that. You can also click right here and close it, just the same. And if you click right here, that said upload, you click right here and upload, and then what you see is recent, is upload, is a my file, you see storage so that you can actually browse, and this will take you directly to the desktop. Right, you can come right here, you can actually close it, and if you come right here now, you can actually add a link just the same inside here. You can actually press cancel. Here you can actually click here and get a video from YouTube. Notice you can actually type something here to get a video on YouTube, and if you come right here, you can actually close it just the same. Right, if you notice here, the cancel, but if you notice right, it's a post, it doesn't highlight. you have to write something here to make it highlight. So I'm going to type a D. You know that type D, the post highlight, and if I click on this little pointer here, shows I can post immediately. Right here shows that I can actually schedule, and here it shows that I can actually save the draft. Right, so very important here. And if you notice, this has announcement in here. So for instance, you have this announcement, I want to make some adjustment. I always think about the field with that here. So when I click on field with that, it shows that I can actually edit it. I show that I can actually copy a link of this here. Right, so now we have a view of how the stream page actually functions. Now we're going to jump into the classroom because this is where a lot of the progress takes place. But notice when I jump into classroom, you notice over here, so show you topics, topics here, show you the class. Right, come to the class, and if you notice, it show you Google Calendar, show your class drive. But if you click on Google Calendar, what that exactly happens, it's going to take you directly to the calendar. So here you go to the calendar. Notice it show you the month, and it's right here, so you can actually create. I can also click anywhere inside here. So if I click anywhere inside here, right, what exactly will happen? Show up here so that I can add title, an event, a task, a reminder. Here show that I can actually put time, find time. I can also add a Google Meet video conference right here. I can also add location. If you notice right here, you can add description. And if you click on more right here, notice it give you more option here. So if you want mean all days, you can actually click it. I notice that this does not repeat. What that means, you click right and look pointer here. So if you want it daily, you click on this. If you want weekly on Monday or monthly on third Monday and all of that, you can actually do that. Just to save, right? And if you notice here, notification and the amount of minutes and all of that, come right here and show that you can actually modify event. You can invite others. You can actually see the guest list here. Up here show that you can add guests. I can actually save it. So if I click back this X here, it takes me back right out here. So notice I want to click right here and it brings up the thing. But if I click on the word create right here, notice the word create take me simply here a while ago. So very important. Right, so you can actually schedule meeting from right here. And here you notice the setting menu right here, trash, all of that. Right, so you can come right up here. Let me close back this. You can come right up here to the top where this X is and close the calendar. So this itself is the class drive. When you click on the class drive, what eventually taking place right here, notice it takes you right into the Google Drive. And if you notice over here, so it shows you my drive, it shows your computer, it shows a start with me, recent, and all of that. It's share with me, right? And the storage space right here, alright. And if you go right up here, this is settings, right? To show your settings, shows I can get a backup and sync for Windows and shortcut key. If I click on this settings, what will happen? Alright, you notice upload, convert, upload. Here show the language. I can actually click inside here and just create or open or edit a recent Google Doc or Google Slide file on this device while offline. While offline simply means that when you don't have any internet service or whatever. But if you have this check and if you upload a PowerPoint presentation, right, as long as this check it will actually convert it into Google Slide. If you do the same thing for Doc, I do the same thing for Sheet. And when it's done, you can come right here so and press down does the same. Right? So if you notice when I click on recent, right, that all of the recent file that you just create will actually show here. Right? So if you want to close this, you're going to come all the way up here. You're going to click. You're going to close that. Right? So now we look at Google Calendar. I will look right here in the class drive. So if you notice we have some stuff right here, so save the drive. You notice if I click right here, you can actually edit it or you can delete it just the same. Right? And if you scroll up, you notice all these are topics we have right here. If you click right here and you find this topic right here, sure that I can rename the topic, sure that I can delete the topic, I can copy the link, and right here I sure that I can actually move it down. So if I click on move down, notice reading gone down, and if I come back right here and I click and say move up, notice reading gone back up at the front. Right, it's very important on that section. So we're going to focus on the word create. So when you focus on the create, you're going to see assignment. You're going to see quiz assignment. You're going to see question, material, reuse post, and topics. Right? So we're going to look at these individually and see exactly what it looks like. So when you click on topics, you notice right here, it's the add topics. Right? So if you're going to add a topic right here, I'm just going to write one here. And then while I write here, I'm going to click the word add. Right? If you notice, there you go. This is our topic. If you notice, it's right up here over on this side. But if I want to shift it down, I can click right here. You notice sure that I can rename it, I can delete it, I can copy the link, I can click it down. You notice, you jump into the second place over here, right? If I want to put it back up to the front, you can actually click right here again and say move up, and notice it actually move right back up. Right, so we're going to go back and click on recreate. So now we look at topic. So reuse post, right? It simply means that you can actually reuse something that you actually do before. You notice we got the two computer cards right here, right? So I'm going to focus on this one, right? And if you notice, it shows that I do some quiz before. Notice some all of these are saved to draft. We can actually use them just the same, right? So close that. I'm going to click on create now. So now we look on topic, look on reuse. So we're going to look at material. So when I click on material, this is what comes up, right? So that I can add a title here, you can give a description right here. And if you come over here, it show you that the computer class right here. And if you click right, the little pointer here, show you all students and all that. We go right up here now, we show you that post, schedule, save the draft, and discard. Right, and here show that topics. So if I click right here, so notice it show all of the topics here. So anything that I type here, if it have to do with maths, it have to do with database, ergonomics, or web page, you just click one of these, just add the topic. Right, and if you notice this right here, if I click it, you notice it takes you directly to Google Drive. Right, as you can see, same like we did on same stream page. And if I click this one here, this also take you directly to the desktop. Right, and this one you can actually put a link. This is exactly how it looks like. Right, I see a mirror on the stream page, and then I can click right here. And this is one you can actually type in a YouTube video and take it to there. And right here, it shows that I can actually add a Google Doc, a Google Slide, a sheet, a drawing, or a form. Here, it's very important up here. So maybe wonder how we can actually get some of these stuff right here in here. So if I click this and this one right here, right, you notice it's actually open here the Google Doc so far, right, and if you show it to PC shows untitled, come all the way to right to show that you can actually share the document and all of that. So you can come right here, this X here, you can actually close the document. If you notice, the document you see show right there, so show that is a Google Doc, right, then you can actually add. So if you want to get rid of this now, you can come right here and get rid of it, right. You want to put a YouTube video right here, right, so we're going to type sets of number, right, and then we're going to press OK. If you notice, you bring up all of these video right here, all of these video so far, right. I'm going to type a different video, right, so I'm going to type a next video and say exactly what it looks. It's very important. Yes, how you actually do this. So we're just going to look at a local Microsoft Word document and see exactly how it actually look on it. Right, so let me correct this one right here. Right, so I'm going to press enter now. Right, so there you go. So I'm going to enter this video. So I'm going to click on this video here, and notice if you come all the way over here, notice right over here, notice it shows the ad. When I click on the word ad, there you go. This is how the video actually ad right here. So very important. So if you want to get rid of the video, you can come right here, just the same. When you finish, if you want to close this, you're going to click right here. So now I'm going to click back on create. So now look at topics, we use material, so we're going to look at question. And question is actually in two forms. If you notice right here, it's a short answer, right? And if you notice right here, so that I can put the question right here, put the instruction, I can bold it, italic it, you notice I can actually click, just the same, to get something from your Google Drive, just the same. And if you come right here, you can actually upload from your desktop, just the same. Here you can actually put a link to the particular question you actually asked. Right? You can actually put a Google Doc and all of that. You can also put a video. But if you notice over here, right, you can click right here and select student. Here you can actually click on upgrade the points. Right here, you notice you can click on right here now and schedule a date. And if you notice no topic, you can click right here and notice all the topics come up. Right, if you notice a student can reply to each other, student can edit, answer. So if you are sending question, you have to ensure that it's unchecked. So this is the section that I have to do short answer. So we're going to look at the multiple choice. Now when I click on the multiple choice, if you notice the multiple choice right here, give me an option that I can actually add. That's the same. But if you notice over here, it says student can see summary, class summary. So you can click this and check. Same thing, you can actually put in the topic, due date, just the same. The multiple choice. But give you that you can put in either A, B, C right here. Right, and give you the same option that you click on the Google Drive. Can actually add something there, just the same. And all of that. So you can come right here and close it. Right, you're going to click back again and create. Right, so this time we're going to be looking at quiz assignment. When I click on word quiz assignment, this is what come up. They show you this title. Right here, show the instruction, show that they can bold it, italic it, show that they can underline, you can put bullet. Right here, you can actually remove format. So if you notice, Google Drive, and this one I can upload from your desktop. Here you can actually add a link. This one I can add a video from YouTube. Right here you can add doc and all that. But if you notice right here, it insert the blank form for me. Right, I can come right here and close it. Here we can actually put in the rubric now to give them the instruction how they must actually put in the answer and all that. And if they do it correctly, then you can actually give them a couple marks for that. Here we can actually click and get a topic. You can click and get the due date. You can update the point, just the same. You can click right here and do the schedule, just the same. But if I click right here on the form, right, you notice the form actually open. If you notice right away, so it's a question to respond. But if you notice here, it's a blank quiz. Right, ensure that you can write the heading, the description right here. And right here, so that you can put a question. Notice you give the option right here, get the answer key. Here, so that you can actually do a duplicate. And this is if you can delete the whole entire area. And if you click right here and require, I mean that you can skip out a question. Alright, and click on this, what you can actually do with this to add a photo. And if you click right here on the pointer, show that you can use short answer. Right, and if you click on short answer, this is what is the right here. So you notice, write a short answer. And if I go back again and I click on paragraph, you notice, so it's a long answer text. So these are things that you have to pay attention to. So if you ask a question, you get a long answer, don't put short answer. It will limit the amount of character. Right, and notice this is multiple choice. Give you the option right here. And if I go back, right, if you notice, checkbox, right here, you can actually put in different answer in it. And if you can also give a drop down box, do the work your system. And if you notice right here, you can actually upload file right here. And notice this, being a scale of a 5, if you click right here, notice, show that if a scale of 5, how much would you rate the person, or how much would you rate the sheet and all that. And this is all that particular section here. Right, to show that you can actually put multiple grill, choice grill, checkbox, you can enter date and time definitely inside of it. And if you notice this particular icon, show that you can add question, another question section like here. Right here, show that you can import question like if you have maybe in a form or somewhere else. Alright, and this you can add a title and a description. Right, up here. And then here show that you can add a photo to this section here to enhance it. You can also add a video. You can also have a section. So if you come right up here, this is if you customize theme. So if you click right here, sure that you can choose a header. Right here, you can actually change the color, you can change the background, and all of that. You can come right here And if I click right here so choose image, just like that, this is what come up. To show that you can actually get photo file from work and school illustration and all of that. You can actually select. So if you select something like this now, you notice right here say insert. So look exactly how your form is going to look like. This is how the form will actually look like. So you can come right here and close it. But if you please click on preview, this is how the form actually look like. From the student's point of view. And then you click up here, close it again. Or if you click right here and this look set it right here. Show right here so you can collect email. So if you click right here, so they can collect email. Right here so they can limit to one answer or you can edit after submit or see summary chart. Then I click on presentation now. You notice this is when I can show progress bar, I can shuffle it out of the question. I can show a link to submit or the response. And if you click right here, so squeeze it. Right here, you notice you can click say immediately after submission and get the result, or you can click say later and all of that. You can come right here, scroll up, you can click on miss question, correct answer and all that. When you have all of these checked, you can't miss out none of them and all that. When done, you come right here say, and you press save. And there you go with it. So when you finish, you can actually come right here and close it, and there you go with the form. If you want to get to the form, you can click right there. And you can click right here on the assignment. Quiz right here, we're going to click on create again. You notice you're going to look on assignment. When you click now assignment, if you notice assignment, carry same topic here, instruction, it shows that you can upload from Google Drive. Here show that you can upload from your computer, the link. I can also add a video from YouTube, I can add Google Doc and Drive. Notice over here show the same rubric, you can also enter the topic from right here. So do it. So the same, you can also click right here and do this. You assign, schedule, and the save the job just the same. I can actually come right here and close it. So now we look on stream or look on classwork. Now we're going to look on people. When I click on people, notice there's a teacher right over here, says a student. If you come right here, you can actually add teacher. But why would you want to add a teacher? So for instance, you can collaborate with teachers. So for instance, teachers have lesson plan or whatever, they can actually share it. So if I click right here, notice these email, you can actually click and then it will show invite here. You can click on invite. And for student now, you can come right here. When I click, you notice right here for the student one right here, so that you can copy the link. And if I click right here, notice it shows some email address that I can click on, and then you click right here, says invite, click cancel. And very important. If you notice all of these boxes here, so for instance, these three look at here. When I click on it, it shows that I can email the student, so that I can remove, right? I show that I can mute the person, And if you notice this particular area now, so what about if you have like 10 particular person of the same name mix up, you can actually put it in alphabetical order. But what if this particular student you probably want to move this student? You can click right here, notice I highlight everything, I'm going to click right here, click to action, so you can email, you can remove, I can actually mute the person. I can come back, just the same, and do it, So very important. Or you can actually do it right here for student. So now we're going to jump over to grade. When you jump over to grade, if you notice, show that there is no grade here. So whenever time you just set out work, and student you can come back and you mark it, you will see all of the grade line notes inside here. Alright, so now we look on stream, we look on classwork, look on people, look on grade. Now we're going to be looking at settings. And this is an area that a lot of persons don't really pay close attention to. So then click on it to show the class detail right here, name of the class, you show the class description, show the block. If you notice, show the room, and show this is subject right here. Then we come right there, scroll bar and scroll up. You notice it show general, and right here say invite code. If you notice manage code, it's right there, so you can actually turn on code. If you click right at this point here, show that you can actually turn off the code, show that you can reset the code. Right here, invite link, you can copy the link right here. Notice it's for the same class right here, it's a view, it's a class view, and if I click on this section here, notice it display class code. It also shows that you can actually copy it from right here. I can click right here and close it. And if you notice up here, right? It says stream right here. It says student can post and comment. But if I click right here and look at pointer, student can only post, only teacher can post or comment. So it's up to you which one you want to use. So when you're in class, definitely in class in session, you want to click this particular one, right? Or then can only comment or can only post with no comment. Because you don't want to have them to disturb the volunteer class. So very important, right? So you can actually show me notifications, so you can actually scroll up some more, right? I will scroll up some more. These are some grading and total points here. You can actually do in category. Alright, and when you finish, you can actually press the save button. And then you can come right out here and you click on the X. Right? So very important. So when you click and go back on the stream page, if you notice this, if you look at that right here, so the main menu, when you click on it, notice it give you the calendar right here. So to view when you show the two classes, show that you can archive a class and this is self-setting. Right? So very important. Now you can actually do it. So when you finish with the classroom, what you can actually do, you can come right here. You notice this is my photo, but you might not see your photo here. You might not see your photo right here. So if your name starts with S, you will see the word S in there. So if you start with B, you see the word B in there. So you click on it, you're gonna scroll down. When you scroll down, it's right here, sign out. You click sign out. So I hope you have learned something from this particular video here. So share it with your friend and consider to subscribe.